not your garbage. What happened here?
This is a lumber from another house that the tornado had already torn up. And before it actually got down here this far, it was throwing this material out in the yard. It was landing in the yard before the tornado actually got here, including that 2x over there that's holding up the old wire. They were using that to hold up the wire while they bring this stuff through.
So the tornado actually, you said, was airborne over your house.
It came right over the corner. It came like over the corner of the house, but it was in the air when it came over the house, and it snapped this pole off in half. That pole right there.
Right there.
And you saw the picture where the transformer and all that was just laying out there in the road.
And then look what happened to the house right across the street from you that had its roof torn off, basically, right?
Right.
And
both old houses are just about stripped, they top.
And you had some wood sticking out of your roof that went through, but not totally into your house, living quarters. It
went through the shingles and the plywood.
So the day after the tornado was your 38th wedding anniversary.
Right.
And who remembered?
Nobody. I didn't think about it until Saturday. The Saturday after, you know, that's when I thought about it, that we let it pass and then even said nothing to think no more of it.
So what do you think, how do you feel about the fact that you were saved, you were skipped over here? Has it changed your life?
It's blessed, it really does.
How? Tell us how.
Well, the stuff that you take for granted, you know, and then once you come outside and see all the damage that it did around you, this same tornado, and the people that it killed, and you realize that you survived this same tornado, it has a big effect on it.
So how does it affect you day to day? What's changed since April 27th for you day to day living?
Well, I
don't mean material things, I mean emotionally.
It teach you to quit taking stuff for granted so much.
Like what? You know, what kind of stuff?
Just everyday life, your everyday lifestyle, you know, your way of living. It done changed all that, you know, because up until Monday night, we was on our curfew. Everybody that was in these barricades we had to be back in by 8 o'clock. They didn't start letting us go outside the barricade, take your car outside until that Friday.
Because there was looting?
Yeah, looting, you know, because up on University Boulevard was mostly business.
Right.
Filling station, tobacco stores, AutoZone, part places.
So people were arrested?
Yeah, they arrested people.
Has it changed the way you feel about your job or your colleagues? Or?
Yeah, it really has. First of all, I didn't really have the mind to go to work.
Really?
You know well, you know, I couldn't go that Thursday and Friday because I couldn't even get out.
Right, right, okay.
But the following week, you know, I just kind of sit around still and have the mind to go, you know. It just does something to you. I guess that's the reason they had a counselor up at the hub if you wanted to sit down. But I sit down and talk with the secretary down at the garage. I went down that Tuesday, and me and her talked about an hour and a half, you know, and that did a lot of good.
How did your wife, how did it affect your wife?
Well, it really affected her, you know, because her niece is her sister's daughter, our niece. You know, they lost everything. You know, they whole house was destroyed. You know, and her husband, they throw the mattress over him, and then they had to go in and clean the rubbish up off him, and his leg was messed up and all that. You know, and they lost everything that they had. You know.
Now, what about your passengers? When you went back to work, does your bus route go through neighborhoods that were damaged?
No, mine just go around on the Crimson. right now I don't think no one going through the neighborhood, because the only neighborhood that was is the retreat right down the street from me, you know, and they don't run no buses out here during the summer, you know, and stuff, you know, and then university let school out after that happened.
So when you were driving again, what were your passengers talking about on the bus? Was everybody talking about the tornado and,
yeah,
and who they knew? And
Sarah told me what they did, you know, what happened. I was talking to one lady yesterday. She said she live in Mobile. She said she went home for a couple of days, but she came back though. You know.
Why is this?
All right, Tim.
Why is this a good time to have a union behind you?
Well, you need all the support you can get at that pier, you know, and the union, they really came around, you know, help. I gotta give it to it. Everybody helped, from the president on down. He even came over here.
Right, so, yeah.
You know, he was at Holt Elementary, he was at Holt High, and he came over here to Alberta, and he came down University Boulevard, you know.
Did it bring your neighborhood closer together?
Yeah, you know, everybody, you can sit right down on the front porch and get everything you wanted just sitting right down on the front porch. You know, that was my wife and them. They'll sit there every day, and they had people riding around with breakfast, water. They'll come back with lunch. They'll come back with dinners. Then they was giving out tarps. They were giving out care packages, you know, personal household items, you know, for the bathroom. And
so are you moving, or are you staying put?
Oh, I'm staying put. You know, you can't run from that like this. You know, like the adjuster told me. You know, we blessed to have that hill right there behind, cause that'll help protect us from storms. Cause like he said, most of the time they come off that hill, they gonna go airborne then, you know, cause that hill is so high, you know, and so the hill is still there. You know, there's some of the trees gone off, which is better, you know, but the hill is still there. So I definitely, you know, I'm not moving or going anywhere.
All right.
You know, this is why I build it. This is why I intend to stay planted.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
I'm sorry to meet you under these circumstances, but...
Well, yeah. Well, sometimes that's what it takes, you know, to put people together.
We'll meet again.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.